I have to tell you, the Oregon ballot, if this doesn't make everyone want to move out of Oregon, what are you doing there? What are you doing? They are destroying the state. You can't call pest control. If this passes, you can't kill cockroaches. You can't trap rats.
It's from the same city that has allowed absolute anarchy.
No, but this is for the whole state.
Yeah, that's true.
This is for the whole state.
True. And
now
some
you
of the
know
state
why
is pretty conservative, too.
I know. That's why half of the state wants to join Idaho. Yeah. And I, as an Idaho part-time resident, so I don't want to speak for Idahoans, but is that how you... Idahoans. I don't want to speak for them, but the more the merrier. The more people who understand freedom, the more the merrier. If you understand freedom, please move to Idaho. If you understand freedom and are willing to stand for it, and not like, we all love the Constitution, but I mean, there are things. No, move to Texas. Move to Texas. If you don't, get the hell out of here. Get out of here. You already have all those crappy states that you have destroyed. Go fix those. We could, but you won't listen to us. So go fix those. Make those your utopia. Have you noticed they have all of the good places? Have you noticed? I mean, I'm not saying that, conservative cities are crappy, but the progressives move in, and they move into places like Jackson Hole, and then they just destroy it. Destroy it. Well, we've got to have our skiing lodge. And it's just so beautiful and natural here. We need to make sure that it's preserved that way. Meanwhile, because you're preserving it, you're burning the damn state down. Have you seen what is happening in California with the water situation?
No.
Okay, they haven't built a new dam or a new reservoir since like 1972.
Yeah.
Okay? Mm-hmm. They won't do it. We're not going to dam the rivers. Lovey. So they have no water. Now they're in a drought. Now, what is their electricity? What is the electricity that they all love? Hydroelectric. But if you're not building dams, you're not getting hydroelectric power. And if it's not raining, you don't have water to fill up to run the hydroelectric plant. They don't have enough water. They think they may have to shut down all of the hydroelectric plants because of the drought. You're not having rolling brownouts. You're not going to have power. You're not going to have power. You're not supposed to run generators.
For days and weeks on end.
Oh, yeah.
They won't have power.
Oh, welcome to Venezuela. Welcome to Venezuela. And California, all you people who have voted for all of this nonsense and bullcrap this whole time, you deserve it. You deserve every bit of it. Every bit of it. You think we deserve COVID because Texas isn't masking up? No, you know what? We actually believe that man is built to survive. Man is built to survive. Did you see the latest study? Latest study shows that people who have had it have a better immune system than those who are taking the vaccine. But you're never going to hear that. You have more defense if you've had it. It's why people had chicken pox parties.
Your natural immunity is much better.
No, not on this one. No, not on this one. Oh, it's that way on everything. Except this one.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So you're saying that we're actually, the people who have had the vaccine, good for them. I'm glad they had it. I would take the vaccine possibly if it wasn't, if I didn't already have it. I had a bad bout of it. I'm pretty sure my body has the antibodies now that I need. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry. I'm not doing your little vaccine thing, but I believe in nature. And by the way, let me just say this: my body, my choice.
Not with this.
No, not with this.
Because your choice is affecting me.
Yeah, it's like it's not affecting the little baby inside of you.
Exactly.
my body, my choice, except when, the government wants to put stuff into you. Can you imagine if we go for this mandatory vaccine and we have vaccine passports? America, dear God Almighty, you will deserve everything you get if you go for the vaccine mandates and passports. You will deserve the dystopian future. Do you know what we have taught this government? We have taught this government that in fact, let me just say this. We've taught them that we're sheep. We have taught them that they can do anything to us and we will abide. You know, when FEMA was first around, and the federal government, before it was named FEMA, the federal government tried to come into a state. It was one of the southern states, and they were coming with all the rescue trucks and everything else because there was a bad hurricane, and they were coming into the trucks. The people of the state met the government trucks at the border with shotguns and said, "Turn your trucks around. We don't need nor do we want your help." You know what happened? They fixed it. Oh, by the way, another one, when they were first voting on giving federal aid to a state, the state of Texas, because of a hurricane, Texas went crazy and said, we don't want your aid. Everybody's like, "Oh, we've got to aid them. Poor Texans, they're not going to be able to handle it." You know what happened? The private sector raised more money than the government was ever thinking about doing. We are losing everything about us that makes us different. I can't tell you. Watch tonight's podcast. Watch. It's up. It's ready for you to watch or listen or download right now if you're a Blaze subscriber. I have new passion on my conviction on what's really going on. By the way, we are investigating two things thanks to your subscription. We are investigating, and I'm about to release a new book. And every time I say, "Okay, we're ready to go," something else, we find out something else. I think we have found out a big, massive piece of the puzzle just yesterday. So we have to add it to the book on the Great Reset. That'll be coming out this fall. Also, we are coming out with something this fall. We are hiring extra staff for this research on COVID. I believe we can show you exactly what's going on. And the corruption that is involved in this is beyond your imagination. It is. I was just talking to somebody yesterday who knows about the research, and they said, "Glenn, this makes the Ukraine thing and the Hunter Biden stuff, all of that's child's play next to this." It is, and we have the evidence. That will be a special that you will see hopefully by September. On Blaze TV. If you are not a subscriber, please stand with us. Become a subscriber at blazetv.com/Glenn. Use the promo code Glenn and save. All of that and so much more coming up. You want to understand your world? Please stand with us. blazetv.com/Glenn.